everyone, welcome to Preeti's Kitchen. Today let's make a non-vegetarian dish from India. It's called Palak Chicken or Saag Chicken or chicken with spinach. This is mostly prepared during weddings in a northern part of India. Also is served in restaurants. It is delicious as well as nutritious. So let's get started. So the first step is to marinate your chicken. I've taken about 500 grams of thigh fillet, chicken thigh fillet, which I've marinated overnight with chili powder, salt and about 2 tablespoons of yogurt. So you can add salt and chili powder according to your taste. So I've marinated overnight. The minimum time that you can marinate it is 1 hour. So let's keep this aside. The second thing which I prepared before was the puree of the spinach. I have taken about 800 grams of spinach leaves and about 100 grams of coriander leaves. I blanched them in hot water for about 5 minutes, taken them out, put them in immediately in ice cold water, and I have then made a puree. You can, while blanching the spinach, you can add about a teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of salt, a teaspoon of sugar and a pinch of baking soda so that it retains its green color. And very important is to, when after blanching, you immediately put the spinach and the coriander in ice cold water. You have to shock the leaves and so that it stops the cooking immediately and the color is retained. After that, just puree in your blender without adding any water, because we don't want liquid paste, we want a thick paste, as you can see. So this I've kept it aside. This will be about, for 500 grams of chicken, I have taken about 250 grams of pureed spinach and coriander. Okay? Alright, let's start. On a high heat, keep the wok about, I'm using desi ghee, the Indian ghee, about 3 tablespoons. As I said, the ghee makes the food tastier. You can also use oil, it's up to you. The dry red chillies, I'm taking about two big ones, 1 bay leaf, 3 green, you can see cardamom, 2 black cardamom, about 4 cloves. We'll let this splutter a little bit till it releases its oil. This is a very easy recipe. Half of it is prepared. It doesn't take too long. If you don't have a thigh available or a boneless chicken available, you can definitely use chicken with bones also. It's just that it takes a little longer for it to cook. Okay, the moment it starts to release its oil, which I think it has, I will add chopped ginger, which I've taken about 1.5 or about 2 teaspoons. About a minute of sauteing, and we will add, I've taken about 3 medium-sized onions, chopped it finely. So you can see the onion. I don't want to make it too brown right now. It is on a light pinker side. Maybe another half a minute. This is right. This is a light brown shade right now. This is the time to add your tomatoes. I've taken about 2 tomatoes, chopped them fine, medium-sized tomatoes, chopped them fine. About half a teaspoon of salt. So you can see the tomatoes have become a little mushy. This is the time to add the yogurt. This is yogurt that I've taken. So this I will add about 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric powder, about 2 teaspoons of coriander powder, cumin powder about half a teaspoon, red chilli powder about 1.5 teaspoons, salt will go on the lesser side because spinach has its own salt. You can always adjust the salt at the end as well. I'm taking about half a teaspoon. Let's mix this nicely. This will give a little tart taste to your spinach to balance it out. Onion gives a little sweeter taste. Tomatoes will give a little tart taste, and so will the yogurt. Yogurt is about, I have taken about 4 big tablespoons. Alright, this is mixed well. On a medium-low fire, mix everything well. We will add about half a teaspoon of garlic paste and about half a teaspoon of ginger paste. And let it cook till it leaves the oil and the tomatoes and yogurt are completely cooked. I'm going to cover this for another 5 to 7 minutes. So you can see the oil on the top, it has cooked well. This is the time to add the chicken. Since the thigh cooks really fast, I'm going to only cook it till it turns a little white, and then it is time to add the spinach to it. On a high flame. Chicken has turned white on the surface. This is the time to add spinach. Time to add kasuri methi. I'm adding about 1 whole tablespoon of kasuri methi just to give a little bitterness to the spinach. Kasuri methi is dried fenugreek leaves, which you can find it in the Indian grocery store. If you don't have dried kasuri methi or dried fenugreek leaves, you can also add fresh fenugreek. Just also make a puree with the spinach. Don't add at the end because then the leaves will be seen. So just make a blanch it with the spinach and make a puree. Let's leave this at a medium-low heat. Again, for the oil to be released and the spinach to be cooked. Say about 5 to 7 minutes. The oil on the sides, so it's nicely cooked. We will add a little bit of cream, say about 1 teaspoon. If you don't have cream, you can also add a little bit of milk. So let's add 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper and mix it well. This is almost ready. And a pinch of nutmeg. I'll also add a little bit of water, about 1/4 cup. You can add as much as you like to thin down the gravy. And just mix it for about a minute. Let's keep this aside and prepare the tempering. To about 2 tablespoons of hot ghee, I've added about half a teaspoon of cumin seeds and 2 teaspoons of julienne of ginger. Just let this sizzle for a while. And about half a teaspoon of Kashmiri chili powder. This gives a nice color without giving spiciness to your dish. Just switch this off. Add the tempering to my Palak chicken and just mix it well. So chicken spinach or Saag chicken or Palak chicken is ready. If you've enjoyed this video, please like, share and subscribe, and thank you for watching.